Hello, my name is James Hill, and I would like to present to you a study that was conducted on the brain on music. The major finding of my report shows that the brain is capable of responding to music versus using drugs to combat the anxiety that patients have triggered inside of them prior to surgery. And the report has shown that allowing the patients to use music as an anxiety reliever versus taking anxiety medication can have serious health benefits versus health defects. My report was taken off of CNN Health, a online publication, but also over the weekends they have a CNN Health report that Dr. Gupta presents every weekend. The major finders in the report who conducted the actual research was Dr. Daniel Levin, a psychologist who studies neuroscience of music at McGill University in Montreal, Canada, Quebec. He also has an assistant who assisted with this report, Mona Lisa Shanda. It was published in the Trends of Cognitive Science and presented in Montreal, Canada at McGill University in Quebec. The name of the study is The Neurochemistry of Music. And the study design that was used was an experimental design based upon 400 participants who were randomly assigned to participate in the study. Basically, you had some of the patients who were allowed to listen to music to relieve anxiety, and you had another part of the group that were actually giving anti-anxiety medication. And based upon these findings, the researchers were able to write up a report presented at McGill University to show the benefits of our brain on music. The study showed that the patients who actually listened to music reported that they had less anxiety and they had less cortisol, had lower cortisol than people who took drugs. But Dr. Levitin has cautioned that this is only one study and more research needs to be done to confirm the results, but actually points out the powerful medicinal purpose for medicinal use for music prior to a surgical procedure or to relieve anxiety in patients. However, we must also understand once again, the health benefit and the cost, because cost is incurred and anti-anxiety medication can be very expensive versus using music, which is a lot cheaper, especially if it's music that you enjoy. Also, Dr. Levitin and his colleagues, they were also able to highlight evidence that music was associated with hemoglobin A. There's an antibody linked to immunity as well as higher counts of cells that fight germs and bacteria. They looked to show later on in research that in neuroscience that music is to what chemicals are released in the brain when music is presented to a patient. And I think this study will be very beneficial, especially if they can show which part of the brain is active in this particular research. And during this study, you notice that this has been around for a long time. The ancient Greeks actually used this particular form of a therapy to soothe themselves, and it was music. Thank you.